Alright, this is the Amtrak Floridian approaching. Left West Palm a little while ago. This next stop is going to be Okeechobee. Just thinking about how this track was laid 101 years ago. And when they laid the track, there were no roads. The automobile roads came much later than the track did. So there was no provision or no forward-thinking thought of making a road go over the tracks or making the tracks go over the road. You just get a grade crossing. And so we have grade crossings all over the place. This particular grade crossing right here, let me zoom way out. This particular grade crossing here is a dead man's crossing, and it's because there's a gate for this road and it's not publicly accessed, so they don't have a crossing gate for the train. But point being is, when they built the rail line, they put this in 101 years ago. This road wasn't here. You can see kind of in the video a little, let me put it center frame. Right at center frame, there's that little silver box. It has instrumentation that sends information about the trains in it. That's next to a crossing. Between that silver box and where I am right now, about let me zoom out. You can see where it says no trespassing. It's hard to see, but that's a bridge for the canal. And about 1,000 feet past that canal, they're going to put another road right over the railroad tracks. So in the space of a mile, there will be 3 grade crossings. And it's like that all over the United States. So if you want to have high-speed rail, trains going 180 miles an hour, you can't have grade crossings. It's just way too dangerous. And you can even witness that in Florida, where they've had the Bright Line train, and it's traveling in excess of 80 miles per hour, and there have just been tons and tons of accidents with that Bright Line train. And there's tons of accidents with the Amtrak train. I took this Amtrak train from West Palm to Charleston 2 or 3 years ago, and somewhere up near D-Land, the train hit a truck. We were delayed for 6 hours. There was no one injured. They dropped the lead engine, and we continued on with one engine. But that's what happens when you have grade crossings. You can't do that with high-speed rail. So in order to have high-speed rail, you would need to completely redo infrastructure of the roads and the rail. That would cost billions, and like hundreds of billions of dollars to do in the United States. And the United States as a society, or politically, or however you want to say it just doesn't have the will to do it. Too many people use their automobiles and planes to get around. Rail has not been a priority since before World War II. So that's one of the reasons we don't have high-speed rail in the United States. So I started this video 4.5 minutes ago when I could see the headlight of the train, and I don't know quite what's going on, but normally 4.5 minutes, if I start the video when the train is as far away as I can see it, 4.5 minutes is usually enough time for the train to reach me. But We are now going on 5 minutes, and I keep blabbing away, and the train doesn't seem to be getting much closer. So for some reason it's really going slow. Now approximately where the train is right now, there is a siding, but if it was going into the siding, I wouldn't be able to see the headlight. And there isn't a cargo train coming from the north. So and I still can't tell whether this train is actually getting any closer. So I don't know. I might have to make 2 videos out of this one video, because no one likes to listen to my very long explanations of infrastructure change in the United States. Well, 6.5 minutes and nothing is happening with this train. And the thing is, I know I'm in Florida, but there's a cold front moving through, and it's kind of, for me, it's kind of cold out. So yeah, I think for some reason this train is just sitting still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Track My Train app and see exactly what's happening. Yeah, and okay, so here we go. It is not moving. And so let me do this. Hold my phone in front of it. I don't know if you can see that. That's the Floridian right now, and you can see it's going 0 miles per hour. I have no idea why. This just kind of occasionally happens, but that's the thing. As long as I sit here, like if I decide to pack everything up and drive down the road to closer to where the train is to see what's going on, the train of course will start moving. All right, so sometimes this just happens. So I'll keep this very long video going just for the interest to see that now it's going 0 miles per, it's stopped, right? It's not moving. But when it does move, they accelerate very quickly for a big machine. Sure, but I think maybe we might be getting some movement. I don't know. I looked, so I had this situation once where the train kind of stopped like this, and it's like, where was it? And then a cargo train sneaked right up on me. Okay, I can see it's definitely moving now. Okay. All right, this is the Amtrak Floridian northbound approaching through Palm Beach County, Florida. Yeah, so this video is 11 minutes long. Should have been like 3 or 4 minutes long. For those watching the short, I'm talking about the horizontal video and also filming at the same time.